There's something about God that many people misunderstand. Many believe God is mainly something to think about, debate, prove or disprove. They approach him as an idea to analyze rather than a reality to encounter. But the deeper truth is that God is meant to be experienced, not merely studied or discussed, but lived and known inwardly. Jesus said something profound in John 4:24. He said, God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth. If God is spirit, then the way we encounter him is not simply through intellectual agreement or religious routine. We encounter him through the alignment of the spirit within us. This raises an important question. What does it actually mean to worship God in spirit? It means more than singing songs or repeating prayers. It means becoming aligned with the qualities that come from the Spirit. In other words, we do not only worship God with our words, we worship him with who and what we become. The Apostle Paul gives us a powerful clue in Galatians 5:22 when he writes, "The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, kindness." Notice that he calls these things the fruit of the Spirit. Fruit is what grows when something is loved, cared for, watched over. When the Spirit is alive and active within a person, certain qualities naturally begin to grow in their life. Love begins to emerge where bitterness once lived. Joy begins to rise even in the middle of difficulty. Peace begins to settle where anxiety once ruled the heart. These are not forced behaviors. These are not meant to impress other people. They're the natural evidence of the Spirit moving within us. And here's the mystical insight that many people miss. We experience God by becoming the fruit of the Spirit. Gentleness, kindness, love. These are the fruit. When joy fills your heart, you are touching the presence of the Spirit. When peace settles into your soul, you are experiencing God. This is why Paul continues in Galatians 5:25 by saying, if we live by the Spirit, let us also walk by the Spirit. To live by the Spirit means the Spirit becomes your source of life. And to walk by the Spirit means that you're allowing it to shape how you live in the world. Over time, something beautiful begins to happen. Inside of our human soul, the inner conflict begins to quiet. It stops fighting itself. Instead of being pulled in different directions by fear and anger and the overwhelming noise of the world, it begins to settle and rest. And when the spirit and the self move together, the soul finds proper alignment.